ways we cannot see. He will make a way for me. He will be my guide. Hold me closely to his side. With love and strength for each new day, he will make a way. He will make a way.
Hola, ¿qué tal? Soy la hermana Lisiane de la isla Mauricio. Hablo francés, inglés, un poquito de español, shuya darija. At present, I am in a small town in Morocco called Asila. ¿Cuántos años tienes? Yo llevo 27 años en Instituto IBVM María, que llamamos Loreto en Mauricio. I am doing this video especially for you, with love and affection, and I am very happy to share with you my call to religious life. Ah, j'ai oublié. Allons au marché pour acheter des légumes, pour préparer la nourriture d'aujourd'hui. Allons au marché.
Ici, c'est ma chambre. Venez voir. C'est ma chambre. J'aime bien ma chambre. Comme vous voyez, c'est mon lit. Ici, c'est ma table de travail. Et je suis contente de travailler dans ma chambre. C'est chaud, c'est cosy. Venez.
Bonjour, donc salam alaikum. Je suis Sœur Clotilde et je suis là depuis un an, un peu plus, à Sila. Très heureuse d'être au Maroc. Mon travail actuellement, c'est d'être avec les femmes du centre pour un travail sur la contemplation et le silence.
So, happy to share with you about my religious life. When I look back at my childhood and as a teenager, I can see many examples and events where unconsciously I was attracted and always seeking and asking, who is God? And I was attracted to the Mass. Sundays were really a day of joy for me. Spiritual song was a source of inner joy. They fill my life and I cherish them. At that time, I did not know what Mass was. I went because I like singing and I have an interest to go. One thing I know, that each time my father was promoted for his job, we, a family of 13, 9 brothers and 4 sisters, we have to change house. The first thing that was important for me was to know how far the church is from our home. Sundays were really a feast day for me. I was happy to go to Mass, meeting people, celebrating. I did not know the meaning of Mass, but what was intense for me was the moment of communion. I was about 15, 16. I was a teenager like you, enjoying life at the full, having friends and boyfriends. guess what? It was in a disco one night. While I was dancing, suddenly I heard a voice inside me saying, "Lisiane, it is not your place here. I need you." The word resounded in me. I need you. I need you. At this moment, I felt something strange. I was among my friends, dancing at a loud music. At the same time, I was alone. So I stopped dancing and no way to go back home. I sat till dawn. The first thing I did after this experience was asking a friend, "What is God called? And how it happened?" So he was very good to me, introduced me to a religious congregation. And it was at this time that I was accompanied by a sister. And I was in a group called GDR, Groupe de Recherche, where mature girls come together and search for their future and discern about their life. What do they want to do in the future? I continued to go dancing with my friends. But what was strangely enough and at the same time enriching was when I go dancing with my friends, the next day I was not satisfied with myself. I had anything to share with my colleagues at work. On the contrary, when I went to a retreat, I was full of joy, I was full of life, and I was happy coming back to work, sharing with my colleagues about the experience I have, the experience of God's love. One day I was invited in a retreat about a group of discernment of religious life. I did not go. I said to the Lord, "Look, I am not worthy of this life," by recalling all my sins and naughty things I had done in my life. It was the year after that I responded to the invitation to do a weekend retreat about discerning about religious life. During this retreat, I prayed and asked the Lord to guide me and show me clearly if it is this kind of life He wanted for me. And during this retreat, there was biblical text. We have time of silence, time of prayer. And one text that struck me and showed me the love of God for me, it was Isaiah 43. I heard the Lord say to me, "Tu as du prix à mes yeux, et je t'aime." I heard the Lord said, "I love you as you are. You are precious for me." I love you as you are. You are precious for me. And this was profound and deeply, knowing how important I am in God's eyes. And I was so happy.
Je t'ai appelé par ton nom, tu comptes beaucoup à mes yeux, tu es précieux pour moi, car je t'aime.
So Today I am happy and proud for having responded to the love of God, knowing how much I am precious in His eyes. So I felt in love with Him, and I still do after 20 years of fidelity in religious life. Through the 3 vows which we profess as sisters, the 3 vows which are chastity, poverty and obedience, the 3 vows which is misunderstood in our world today, the 3 vows are a treasure for me, and they help me every day to grow in the love of God. The vows of chastity help me to love people more and more and look at them with God's eyes. The vows of poverty that we profess is a vow that we live not as misery, not as people very poor, but we live this vow peacefully and have what we need in everyday life. The vows of obedience is the vows that we profess and we live in everyday life, in all my activities and in all my mission. We live the vows actively and knowing in what I am doing. I am not alone in this life journey. I am inspired by the spirituality of our founderess, who is Mary Ward. Mary Ward was a woman of her time and in our time. As a member of the Institute, I continue to grow in her vision, and I am convinced that women are the first educator of our time. For the 3 vows that we profess as religious, help me to grow in my daily life, and also help me to be strong and remain still inside. What I am doing here in Asila is about helping people to stand on their own. I try to do this through different activities, like teaching French to children in primary school and in secondary school. Also teaching French to the women and to the teachers in the center. And give the women formation in values. Visiting poor families, visiting friends, and giving retreats to Christian Francophone students in summer camp. Accompany people when they come to me. Ici c'est notre maison. Allons voir si Maria est là.
Hola, hola, soy María. Llevo aquí casi 2 años y encantada. Muy bien.
El proyecto del Instituto en Asila se basa en la promoción de la mujer. Mujeres mayores y analfabetas reciben clase de árabe y de cultura general. Las chicas jóvenes tienen clase de máquinas industriales y de corte y confección, y consiguen así un trabajo con facilidad. El proyecto Canisa, o de Iglesia en árabe, emplea a un grupo de mujeres marroquíes como profesoras de estas mujeres. Las hermanas de la comunidad colaboran con clases de francés y español a las profesoras y a algunas de las alumnas, y también con la formación en crecimiento personal. Existe también otro proyecto de colaboración social en el que trabajamos con una asociación marroquí llamada Atadamun, o Solidaridad. Consiste en la ayuda a mujeres y familias vulnerables. con alimentos, ropa, asistencia médica, becas de estudio. Atadamu también emplea a otra profesora de árabe para mujeres en otra zona deprimida de la ciudad. En las instalaciones de la misión hay clases nocturnas de idiomas, inglés, francés, español, para ayudar a sostener partes de los proyectos sociales.
With love and strength for each new day.